Hi, everyone. Today we're going to be discussing the intercultural conflict style model, also known as the ICS. Like many of the other theories and models that you will see in this class, the ICS just provides us with another lens through which we can look at conflict resolution. So the ICS was developed by Mitchell Hammer and was developed as a way for us to focus on two main features when entering into a conflict. The first one was how we express disagreement. And he looked at this at two extremes, and that an individual could be indirect or direct in their argument. On the opposite quadrant, we looked at how we express emotion and looked at two extremes in which an individual could be emotionally restrained or emotionally expressive. You can see that there are four quadrants, meaning that there are four different intercultural conflict styles. So let's discuss the first one. The first one is discussion. Their resolution comes from the clash of emerging views. People with the discussion style tend to be direct in their argument and reasoning of their disagreement while they are restrained to their emotions. People with this style tend to clearly and verbally discuss their disagreements and arguments. They are more likely to be judged by others who do not know about the other conflict styles as arrogant, emotionless, and careless. As we move across, we move into the engagement quadrant. Here, resolution comes with the engagement of emotions. People with this intercultural conflict style are open to express their emotions and argument. They use strong body expressions and they involve emotions while expressing why and how they got upset. They do not express only the reason behind their disagreement, but also the negative emotions that they are experiencing in that moment. They are more likely to be judged by others who do not know about the other conflict styles as rude or aggressive. The next is accommodation. For accommodators, a resolution comes with the harmony of things. These people tend to hide their emotions and disagreements. They believe that confrontation might threaten the group harmony. The accommodation style is to keep their face and the face of others. They rather hide their disturbances and keep it to themselves while they are annoyed. This affects their proactivity, but still they would still avoid discussions and confrontations, which makes them sometimes misjudged by others as not being honest and sometimes tricky. The last quadrant is the dynamic style. In the dynamic style, individual resolution comes in sharing the wisdom of a story. People with this type of conflict style are more open to express their feelings and disagreement through emotional body language expressions and dramatic reactions without confrontation about the disagreement and the reason behind it. They are not comfortable with direct discussions about the disagreement. They use implicit, hidden messages to deliver their dissatisfaction. They expect from others to be sensitive and to get their reasons behind their emotional expressions. You might misjudge these people to be unreasonable and sometimes confusing. The interesting thing when we look at these four ICS type styles is really more on a worldview. And really, when we think about this, you may have individuals who may have grown up just like you, who may look like you, but who may be in very different quadrants in how they engage with conflict. There is no hierarchy to which one is better versus the other one. It's just understanding that what is our preference in that moment when we are engaging with conflict. What is our core operation? And so the ICS just better helps us to understand the various conflict styles and how people engage with both a disagreement that is happening in a conflict and how they express emotion while engaging in this particular conflict resolution with you.